Hey, it's Joe from the-automator, and today I'm going to show a tool. We still haven't released this yet, but I wanted to show it to you. It's pretty amazing to me. I use it a lot. I created it specifically for a client friend of mine, Mike Courtney. He does a lot of in-depth interviews. We're going to demo here on just a video that we recorded. So I'm going to drag a video. Let's see, it's a little bit over 8 minutes long. You drag a video in, and it will first rip out the audio to an OGG file, which is a very compressed, more compressed than MP3, gets a smaller file size, sends that off to, actually we're using AI, I'll look it up, I'll put it up on the screen, that does the transcription. And then we take that back. What's really cool also, it gives us just sentiment analysis and assigned speakers and some other really cool stuff. So it doesn't take that long. So this is 8.5 minutes, 8 minutes 15 seconds. We'll see. Oh, and it's already done. So see here, now we have speaker A. Here's the sentiment. If it's positive or negative, let's see if there's any negative. That'd be red. First thing, of course, we want to do is assign speaker. So I can right click, say assign speaker. I don't know who this is, so I'm going to hit play. Hey everyone, we got a real. All right, that's me. I'm going to say Joe, and I'm going to go to speaker B. Hit play. So that's Isaiah, and I can hit next if I don't know. And it's updating here on what he says, but that's Isaiah. And assign. And those are the two. So I'm going to hit apply. Now this updates here. And so what's really cool about this is I can go through and I can jump anywhere. And it jumps to that point in time of the video. Which is cool. Or I can say, hey, where did someone say about... Oh, it's just this one line, and jump to it, right? So you can find, quotes that you're looking for. So if you have a video and you're trying to find it, it's like searching subtitles, but again, this is also, I could filter on the speakers, so I could say I'm looking for a certain speaker or not. I could also filter on if it's a positive, negative. Let's say I want to see all the positive comments. So it's very cool, right? Let's go back to all. Now let's say I want to extract this. I can select several points, right click, and say, first off, I can copy it, and it'll give me that like list view information, or just the comments, or the time ranges. I can say summarize, and it would send this text off to AI and summarize it, but I'm gonna hit export. And this now lets me say, okay, the first one was from Joe, the last one's from Joe. It's just giving me an idea of where you are, the time points. I can choose, because it's the video, I can choose video or just audio. It took what was transcribed, summarized it, and then gave it a file name, which I can override, but I'm just going to hit export. And what's really cool is that just ripped a little video. Let me refresh the page here. So I'll show you. That fast, it created this little extract, and so it's just an MP4 file that's 5 seconds long. So very, very cool. Like I said, you could extract the video or audio. It's great if you're doing in-depth interviews and you want to extract quotes, because a lot of people want to have the quotes, and you might want the video file or the audio file, so that's why we made it. You can use either. Very, very handy. And then, of course, I can say prompt. Well, let's see, which one do we want to use? Well, I'll just use this one, what we automated. This is what video I do every week. I can change. I have some pre-saved prompts, right? So I'm going to use that one. And I'm going to say make 10 points, even though that's a lot of points for an 8-minute video. And create summary, and now it sends this whole thing off, and it's going to return a summary, which allows me to, again, now this has the time, so I can paste this in YouTube, and these will act as the chapters, which is really cool, but it summarizes, it gives you an idea of what was, if you're looking for something specific, you don't have to read all of this, it just summarizes it and gives you some good points to jump to. I might create another version of this that would ask for the hyperlink to the YouTube video, because then we could jump to that point in time of the video, or we could make it where we keep the path to this file and you can click it here and it would jump to it. But yeah, this is a really, really cool tool. I forget what our inner preferences. We have our tokens. So, Assembly AI. Oh, there we go. So that's the one we're using for speech. We actually, yeah, that's funny. I don't know why that said default language English. And you can choose either OpenAI for this. Actually, right now it's just that one. Here, you can choose whether we use Whisper, which is from ChatGPT, or the Assembly AI. The Assembly AI is actually better than Whisper, which is crazy, because Whisper is just like top of the food chain. Right now, we only have it using ChatGPT, and I think you can choose the different models within ChatGPT. But at some point, we'll probably add some other summary models here, like Claude, especially, is really good. And so you would enter your tokens there. What we're trying to do is to figure out a way where I don't have to have all this stuff. Well, I don't have to have people go get a token. If you click this, it'll bring you to the page where you go get one. I'd have to sign in here, but you get the idea, right? What we might do is wrap this whole thing with the regular monthly billing, and that way you don't have to deal with anything. We just cover the costs, hopefully at a high enough of value. So maybe like $10 a month, right? And you don't have to go get your own tokens. We'll take care of all that, right? That's kind of the goal, because most people just don't even understand those kind of things. But please, if you enjoyed this, like the video if you think this is really cool. AI is just changing everything that we're doing. Makes it so easy to get what you want very quickly. From our hero calls every week, I use this on our hero calls, and then it allows us, so we have 3 hours a week of hero calls, and it lets people decide, if they didn't make it to the live call, they can go back and see what was covered. Gives a really nice summary. There's a window open somewhere that I'm not seeing, but it gives you a really nice summary of what's available. And thanks again. Hope you enjoyed that. Cheers.